Alright guys, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Today we're going to hit you guys up with one of our latest Pokemon card videos.
Or in this case, Pokemon boxes.
Yeah, this time we're going to be doing a quick showcase of a quick review of our Pokemon. I believe these are all the anniversary celebration box sets that we have, plus a couple other kind of special edition kind of box releases that kind of also fit in the same category. I remember when these first came out, was it about 5 years ago?
Some of them 5 years ago, some of them this year.
Yeah.
From all over different timelines of the whole Pokemon freaking anniversary. So obviously coming up is the Pokemon Day, so we felt it just right to do some of the throwbacks of some of these boxes that have come out throughout the years. And me and my brother have been collecting since the very beginning, but obviously as kids we kind of just opened up every single box and just got into the cards. But later on down the road we started just collecting some of the items as well. So
yeah, like you said, Pokemon cards played a pretty big part of our childhood. I remember, first starting to collect the cards and not really knowing much about them, just collecting them, and eventually started getting into battling. And I remember, honestly, when we first started battling, we were battling so wrong and incorrectly. It was pretty hilarious. Eventually, one of us read the rule books and we started learning how to properly play the game. And even to this day, me and my younger brothers will still have tournaments with some of the cards that we kept, and we actually have a lot of our original decks that we still use and play with to this day, which we might do a video with in the future.
Yeah, that's for another video. But yeah, I'd say we should start showing them some of this collection. What do you think?
Yeah. Let's start with the 20th anniversary collections. Or actually, maybe we should finish with that so we have more of those than we do the newer ones.
The front and back. So we'll start with the 25th. So first up is...
There you go with Pikachu.
Oh yeah, we got his up here. This is the 25th anniversary Pikachu card. So this is the retake on the original base set. And I like this card overall. They freaking... they showed more of the whole kind of picture of that original card. I like how they added the Viridian Forest?
Yeah, but this is the Viridian Forest version.
Yeah, I'm assuming the Viridian Forest. You got a little Caterpie up there too, so very cool callback to the original card. And yeah, I like them. They did a good job on this. He's pretty overall common card, but yeah, I picked one up because down the road I'm sure I'll want him. So yeah. It was up first. You want to show them what's next?
Yeah. So we'll go with the 25th anniversary. What is this called? The Elite Trainer Box. So I believe inside here, you looks like you have about 4 or 5 booster packs. It's a pretty cool sleeve. So the sleeve that was on the Pikachu we just saw here has some of those sleeves. That's pretty tight. You got actually dice this time.
Yeah, that's a new damage counter thing, right?
Actually, what am I telling you? I can just show it to you guys. So yeah, so we haven't opened it yet. We don't have too many of the 25th anniversary collection sets. So kind of been hesitant to open it.
Yeah, these boxes are kind of hard to find. Luckily, we got this one at retail price. I think you picked it up, right? From Target or something.
Target had it. We were able to order from their website.
Yeah, but there's some that we still haven't been able to pick up yet, and hopefully we can get them down the road. Again, with the whole picking up thing, this, what do they call them, the chunky Pikachu?
Gigantamax
Pikachu.
Yeah. So
this one I ended up having to pick up from a secondary shop. They actually ended up not overcharging me too much. I believe I only spent $10 more than the original retail price, but I figured I might as well pick it up now before prices skyrocket. I know anytime they do some sort of celebration, things get pretty pricey, especially during that moment. Sometimes they drop, but I didn't really want to risk it with this one. I kind of just wanted to have this in the collection. And the guy at the card store, he actually picked out a really nice one. So really not too many flaws on it. And yeah, great piece out of the collection. So those are our 25th anniversary boxes, correct?
Yeah, that's the last of the 25th anniversary.
Alright, what do we got next?
Yeah. Well, one cool thing with the last one we just showed is that they actually also sometimes include these little vinyl figures. And actually, I was a really big fan of the let's go with the 20th anniversary next, or finish with these.
Nah, go for it.
Okay. And for this one, I'd like to start with Pikachu again. So we have the 20th collection or 20th anniversary collection Pikachu EX Red and Blue collection. So this right here was kind of like a reboot on the original unlimited release, and you know, it was kind of nice. Yeah, I think these were one of the first ones that introduced the full art to the cards, or had that been done before?
I think it might have been done, but they redid the original kind of take. So a lot of these cards look pretty similar to the base set cards, which is a little bit more out there. Like I said, the whole full art and EX added onto these cards was pretty cool. And we've actually opened these boxes before when they actually came out. Remember that?
Yeah, we had two of each.
I know we had doubled up, so we left one as far as to keep it in box, and yeah, the other ones to open up and get some of the cards, because those cards were actually pretty nice.
Yeah, and I think one of the best cards I think of this specific release was that full art. Was it Pichu?
Pichu? I think it was Pikachu.
Pikachu? Oh.
Yeah, we'll show you in a different video, but if you want to show them.
Oh yeah.
We got them right here.
That's right here. Yeah, there's some really cool art in this release.
Yeah, that's a sweet card right there. Did a good job. I like all the little Pikachus looking all happy and stuff. But yeah, we'll show you that one in our card video.
Yeah.
Next up, if you don't mind, I'll go with, Venusaur. And yeah, Venusaur EX. This one, I remember they didn't all initially release at the same time. You had to wait like a couple months, and I guess this one I got at GameStop. But yeah, they're kind of hard to find, not because people were picking them up at that time. It wasn't how it is right now, but it was still a little bit of a search. And obviously, you gotta have every single one of the starter Pokemon, so I had to get my hands on this one. Yeah, those are the first two of the 20th anniversary EX boxes.
Yeah. And of course, everyone's favorite, mine definitely, you got the Charizard EX box. So, pretty awesome. Charizard figure included. Nice full art Charizard, and actually, funny enough, this one's actually upside down.
Yeah. Check it out.
Never noticed that before.
And yeah, this one, they did a really good job doing the promo EX cards. I liked how they added kind of like each of the Pokemons would be kind of like rival Pokemon in the initial first generation. Like I remember this one had that Magmar picture in the back, remember that?
Oh yeah.
And then, who else do they have? I forget.
There's a Flare on that big card.
Oh yeah, they had all the evolutions as well that were available at the time. So I know Jolteon was in the Pikachu one. Vaporeon's in the Blastoise, and then I think randomly it's like Executor in the Venusaur one. But obviously there was no grass evolution at that time. So next up, the game cartridge I started with was Pokemon Blue. So actually I had Pokemon Red, but my older brother ended up taking it because he wanted to play it, so now that I'm just gonna go buy another one. So Blue version ended up becoming my de facto game, and but it was pretty much the same thing, and they actually had maybe better Pokemon in the original video game, so I actually didn't mind. And I always personally like Blastoise, being a big fan of the Ninja Turtles, and him being the only turtle starter. So and yeah, like my brother said, they did a really cool job with these. What are they called?
Little vinyl figures.
Little vinyl figures. I think that was the first time they started really introducing them too, right?
Yeah, and also the level of detail was a lot nicer too, because they had like little vinyl figures back in like the initial release, but they were more kind of towards like the anime, kind of very like not as intricate and detailed as some of these newer models.
Yeah, and they were real like cartoony. These ones look pretty like action. And then, do you want to finish the last one?
Yeah, so we have the Mythical Box collection. So this one right here features Mew. So you actually get a nice little, was it a pin or medallion? think it's a pin. Really nice Mew pin, actually. Yeah, check that out. And there was another box release, which we weren't really that anticipating, which was, I believe, Celebi had one of these mythical box releases too, which I never picked up, but honestly, I really didn't miss out too much on it.
Yeah, and these mythical ones, they did, I believe, was it 11 or 12? I think they also had one for each month, but obviously Mew being from the original generation, the 151 Pokemon, this one was kind of a little bit more appealing to us. So, yeah, that was the one we picked up.
And we got the last one.
And the last one on the 20th anniversary was the giant Mewtwo box from Target. Had the whole train on thing. Not too much in the back. What was in the front? I can't even remember.
Yeah, 3 deck boxes in it.
Yeah, what is it? It came with a special book. It had the sculpted figures of Mew and Mewtwo together, and it came with 2 EX cards as well. And so yeah, that's pretty sweet. It's actually pretty heavy, so real sturdy. I know these boxes go for a pretty penny. Even these other EX ones too. And it wasn't really even the money for us, but more just the collecting purpose. Obviously, Pokemon's whole thing is kind of catching them all, collecting, and then just kind of having that adventure with it, So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then, which one do you want to pick of these two? These two are kind of just random kits.
Yeah, so this last one here, I'm pretty sure I picked this one up. It's really not much, but it's a little trainer kit, and it's basically based off of the Libre, Nacho Libre Pikachu.
Pika Libre.
And which was, I believe, from the Tekken Pokken game, right?
Yeah, that's when this came out, was a Pokken.
And then Suicune, who's just a straight badass always. And yeah, it's pretty cool. You have a Pikachu Libre card in there and a deck. And yeah, it's basically 2 decks. So one deck is electric deck based on Pikachu Libre, and the other deck's a Suicune deck. So this is a nice little gift that you can give someone where they can actually just start learning how to play right away. And because I noticed, especially with some of these new cards, you don't really have theme decks anymore, so it's hard to get a deck up and running. And one of the most important parts to a component of a deck is your energy cards. And with pulling from a booster card, it'll take you so long to have to get all the energies you need to start battling. In my opinion, that's cool that they came with 2 decks in the box.
Yeah, and I believe, like my brother said, because this was Pokken tournament, I believe I forgot how many characters were in the original Pokken, but yeah, it was 2 of the characters in each kit. And obviously, this is the first time I think Pika Libre made a card appearance, and maybe the only time, I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Pokemon after that point, but yeah, pretty cool. And last but not least is one of the Detective Pikachu, I guess, what do you say this is? Like a kit? Or something like that?
Yeah, well, there was a few releases of Detective Pikachu Pokemon cards. So I know if you went to the premiere or the theatrical release of Detective Pikachu, they were releasing packs. So that it's kind of continuing the tradition that there's always been cards given out at the movie premieres.
Yeah, but I believe this one might have been purchased at 7-Eleven because 7-Eleven had the promotional rights to the Detective Pikachu movie. So there were plushies, little tumblers. Oh yeah, those guys up there, tumblers, and just a bunch of little stuff to kind of celebrate that movie. And yeah, so I remember picking this up. We also have a few of the packs still, but yeah, for the most part, that's our kind of Pokemon box collection. So. Yeah, thank you guys for coming back, watching some more of our videos, and comment, subscribe, and take a look out for our cards. Is that what we're doing next?
I think we're doing Final Figures.
Oh, Final Figures, some more. All right, then. Well, until next time, guys. Peace.
Later.